Hi guys, it's Julia here, and I just wanted to quickly go live to let you guys know that tomorrow I have a book club beginning. It's a free book club to anyone who wants to join. There are no prerequisites, and it's by the book is by three of the coolest people in the world that I know of. First of all, by Stephen Shutista Bowman, who are hysterical, who have the funniest points of view, who are some of the funnest people I know, and are amazing people. They wrote this amazing book with Gary Douglas called Conscious Leadership. And I just got the book, and I'm so excited to go through it. And I was like, I want to go through this with other people. So I'm starting a free book club tomorrow to go through it. And I think it's a 6-part series. You can register on my website, juliasotas.com, or register on the Access site for it. And it's just we're just going to go through and we're going to discuss the book and just read through it page by page and receive everything that it has to say. I have to make a big announcement. I've made a soft announcement about this in another live, but I'm super, super excited about it. I have coming up a brand new class named by Stephen Shutista Bowman that they have facilitated as well. This is the first time I'll be facilitating it. It's under the Wealth Creators Anonymous umbrella, and it's called Becoming the CFO of Your Own Life, the Chief Financial Officer of Your Own Life. And I am so freaking excited for this class. It's about using your presence with your money to create more money. And this class is going to be a deep dive into accounting, into the energetics of money, into how to set up your 10%, how to use your 10%. Because if you aren't actually present with your money and playing with your money and moving your money around and aware of your money, you can't have more money. It just doesn't work. And for the money that I have come in, I look at each transaction that comes through PayPal or that comes through my credit card server, or I get in cash or wherever. And I look at that money and I'm like, holy shit. How did I create this? If it's $10, I'm like, oh my gosh, I just created $10. How the heck does it, I said that funny, like a little kid, how the heck does it get better than that? How lucky am I to have created this money? Rather than going, oh my gosh, I have to pay my bills, I have to pay my rent, I have to book the next plane ticket. It's that's not really the energy that allows more money to come into your life. The energy that allows more money to come into your life is, oh my goodness, I just created this. I have the ability to create money. I have the ability to create $10. If I can create $10, how does it get better than that? What else can I create? And have gratitude for the people who pay you money. Have gratitude for the person who writes your paycheck. Have gratitude for the people who take your classes. I'm so grateful for every person who transfers me money and who has an interest in what I have to say and what they can create in the world based on that. So it's like what gratitude can you be for the money that is coming into your life? I actually did this. I had a money workbook class maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and during the money workbook class, I challenged everybody on the class for every single amount of money that came into their life to look at the money, look at the check or look at the transaction in PayPal or whatever it is, the dollar in your hand, the yen in your hand. Look at it and be like, oh my fucking God. I actually just created that. I just created this amount of money for myself. How did I get this creative ability? How is this even possible? How lucky am I? And that energy is the energy that tells the universe, this girl likes having money. Let's give her some more. And then the other piece of that is the 10%. It's if you're not putting away 2% or 5% or 10% or 20% of the money that you bring in, you're not actually telling the universe that you will honor you with money. Because the 10% is simply and completely about honoring yourself with money. And we do not honor ourselves with money. We go, oh my God, who do I have to pay? So the CFO class, becoming the CFO of your own life, it's going to be a 3-day class, and it's going to be about how your humanoid presence creates money in your life. And we are going to figure out how to use QuickBooks. We're going to be using Excel spreadsheets. We're going to be using ledgers. We're going to be filing receipts. I'm going to teach you all the ticks and the tricks, the tips and tricks that I've used, and then you can go, okay, well, that's the way that Julia did it. Now, what way is actually going to work for me? What's actually going to be a way that I can be present in my money and make this something that works for me and something that's fun for me? Because the phenomenons of money is like playing with your money like you play with your dolls in a dollhouse. It's like you have this, when you're a little kid, you have your little toy dolls or maybe trucks or whatever you have, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to put this dress on this doll, and this doll is going to be that doll's boyfriend or girlfriend, and they're going to have this little doll baby, and they're going to have I had like a little doll kitchen. When I was little, I had a cool Barbie house that my mom actually made for me, and it was like, I moved things around and had fun playing with them. And that's fucking how you create money. Because if you have that joy with it, that like moving things around and that playing with money, that's what creates more money. That's what creates more money. Oh, and Shruti says, hi from India, and Amanda says, I'm in, when, where, how? And first of all, I have the first 2 classes I have coming up are in New York City, April 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I believe. It's, I think, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday in New York City, and then in New Delhi, India at the end of July. So we have New York, New Delhi, 2 biggest cities, craziest cities in the world. The money empowerment is coming to them. And I'd love to do something in Europe and perhaps New Zealand or Australia coming up this year too. My target is to do a lot of these classes because I have such a desire to create money, and I kind of lost it last year. Like I went through some weird financial stuff and started picking up a lot of other people's points of view and projections about money, and I really use the tools to change that and get out of that too, and that just gives me even more of an excitement for the tools and to just rejoice in using these tools, that they can get us out of anything and change anything. And we can all be empowered with money. It's just a choice, but you got to use your powerful humanoid presence and your gratitude to actually bring it into your life, because money is not interested if you're not being everything that you can be and showing the universe that you actually want more. And then, okay, but the reason for this live originally was to let you guys know that tomorrow I'm doing a free book club on this book, Conscious Leadership. We're going to read through the book. We're going to have a conversation. You can register for the book club on my website, juliasotas.com. And it's going to be a 5 or 6 part series, depending on how long it takes us to get through the book, on actually being a leader in your own life and being a conscious leader. So I'm really excited to play with you guys. We'll put the link to register below. And if you were being the CFO of your own reality, what would that be like? All right. Peace out, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.